Chrissy Amar Singh, Jessica Davis, Brianna Harry Choran, Sharia Jairan, Saria Kalwa Singh, Jannah Mohammed, Azaria Mullah, Samira Naidu, Shayan Ramnarain, Samara Ramnath, and Amarita Ramtal. That's the Trinidad and Tobago team. They're out on the field in the traditional red and black outfit. And we'll give it a Jamaica team after the start of the first ball of the day split. Just wide of off stump, and the Trinidad and Tobago wicket keeper collecting. So it's the captain, Samara Ramnath, wearing the number 30 jersey. Right arm seam bowler. Another delivery wide of the off stump. Maybe not wide enough to be called a wide by umpire Melissa Laurie. And she's standing in the middle with Donald Shekels, who is at square leg. Words of encouragement from the Jamaica team to their opening batter. Deandra Morgan, she's the vice captain. So will she get the first one of the days? Morgan getting off the mark. Misfield initially. So it's actually Amarita Ramtal, who is the bowler. Actually, she's wearing number 50 and not number 30, as Ionis said a short while ago. Another delivery wide of the off stump. The number 30 I was referring to was Samara Ramnath. She's at a point position, number 30 Ramnath, but it's actually Ramtahal who is the bowler. This delivery floated up on the off stump, and she's driving and is out caught. That one was over pitch, and the Jamaican batter going for what she would have hoped to be an expansive drive, but only lofted it into the air, and the catch taken as the Trinidadians celebrate. Jamaica in the first over, 1 for 1. The player going out is Samara Hall. She's wearing number 76. And the batter dismissed for the Jamaican team, Adania Baugh, the captain, wearing number 7, was caught. Sorry, Captain Amanda Baugh. She is up next. So Trinidad so far holding a slight advantage in the first over, having gotten the wicket of the opener. Last ball of the first over. No run resulting. That brings up the end of it. And it's 1-1. The Jamaicans being asked to bat by Jamaica winning the toss and batting. So, still early days. 19 more overs to go after the first one. So the other opening bowler for the Trinidad and Tobago team is Sienna Ramnarine. She's wearing the number 8 jersey. And she's a right arm seam bowler. She's operating from the commentary end or the southern end of the ground here in Bethesda, in the country area of Antigua, delivery wide of off stump. Being left alone. By Hall. So semi-defensive field being employed by Trinidad and Tobago. Another delivery. Beating the bat of Hall. For a moment, you thought that she was going to put away that full toss, but good cover in the field by the Trinidad and Tobago fielders. Hall again trying to force in shot. Can't beat the field.
Ricketts.
It's a Zane Ricketts.
Yeah.
They're attempting a quick single. The throw is not a good one. And in the end, it turned out to be a well-judged single because the throw went over the head of the wicketkeeper as she tried to take it in. Mohammed, the wicketkeeper for Trinidad and Tobago. Not her fault at all. The throw from her teammate was not a good one. Total moves up to 3. With a manual scoreboard on the northwestern side of the ground. So that brings up the end of the second over. At the end of it, Trinidad and Tobago holding us, shouldn't say a stronger hold on the Jamaican team. Jamaica 3 runs, 1 wicket down with the wicket of Cecine Ricketts, caught in the covers of the bowling of Ramtal. She went for no score. Morgan. The other opener is on 2. She's facing up. Good looking shot, but not beating the field. So the Jamaican batters would know that they would need to get runs, but occupational crease is also important. Here's another full pitch delivery. probably dead on middle and off to some extent. Morgan, the vice captain, is driving into the onside. Ramtal again. And seems to be holding a good line and length. She's not afraid to pitch it up to the batters. She comes in from the far end, the northern end of the ground. Again, this one is driven in the air, but safely. And a single to Morgan. She moves on to 3, sorry. The score is 4-1. Might be able to be hearing the views of the officials and players of the opposing teams who are sandwiching our commentary position here in Bethesda as we have a little hold up in play. There seems to be some concerns by the Jamaican batter in Samara Hall. Probably her hairdo is getting tangled somewhat with the helmet, and umpire Melissa Laurie, a female herself, is helping out. Interesting situation there. Probably the hair extension now is braids. These ladies like to fashion these days. And umpire Laurie is not only showing that she's adept behind the stumps, but she's probably adept at hairstyling, fixing Hall's hair extension so that she's not inhibited in any way with the helmet, or the helmet is not creating any sort of discomfort for her. Well, it is at this time, so that's why umpire Laurie is trying to see what she can do to address the situation. Is she asking for some sort of assistance in terms of maybe a hairpin, or the helmet has come off? So the issue seems to have been the helmet, probably the visor or some part of the helmet has not screwed on properly, and umpire Laurie is working her way to make sure that the adjustment is being made. Umpire Laurie, one of the top sub-regional female umpires, or umpires generally in the sub-region, looking to get onto the full regional scene. She has done a number of local cricket matches over the last 10-15 years or so, and now there's going to be a change of helmet. The emergency fielder has just taken out a new helmet for Hall. So everything seems to be okay. Looking from our vantage point here, a piece of the helmet seemed to have been broken. The captain of the Jamaican team is Adania Baugh. What if she's related to Carlton Boy?
Hey. Bo is your daddy? Bo. Is your father?
Wonder if there's a relationship.
Yeah. Your family?
But Carlton Bud.
Oh, okay, uncle. Your uncle.
So Carlton Bud, the coach of the Jamaican team, he's here.
Yeah.
And he's the uncle of Adania. She's up next. But we return to the live action. Hall is defending. Trinidadians won't mind if the Jamaican batters don't score heavily, because they know that they will have a relatively small total to chase down. This delivery again is keeping the batter Hall honest. She's driving, but picks out the fielder. So we're live on the 360 cricket broadcast. Interestingly, there are at least 20, 30 Trinidadian supporters in the stand to our left on the southern side of the ground, and they have quite a few Trinidad and Tobago flags waving. They're also in the Trinidad and Tobago jersey, so good support for the Trinidad and Tobago team. And this delivery is driven. Single. Probably the run in between the wicket could be a little bit quicker, but a single takes the score up to 5. We're in the 4th over. 4th of 20. Ramnarine, the border for Trinidad and Tobago, from this end of the field, the southern side. This one is sliced off the outside edge down to shortish fine leg. Single. Score again ticks over to 6. Hall, who is on 4, comes in to strike. Ramnarine fields to her bowling. Except for the contingent of the Trinidad and Tobago supporters, who I estimate to be somewhere between 20 and 30. Not many spectators here, except for a few who might be watching inside the ground and also outside of the ground. This one is swinging down the onside. A stifled appeal from the Trinidad and Tobago fielders and bowler Ramnarine. But umpire Donald Shackles, who's standing at the southern end, is not interested. What will this be? Will it be a single or will it be a leg by? Leg by signaled by umpire Shackles. Slimly built. Score moves on to 7 at the end of the 4th over. Would be interesting to see if there's going to be a change of bowling. As Rita Ramtal, the captain, making her way. For a moment, I thought she was going to probably go and have a word with the bowler who is replacing Ramtal. So boarding change from the northern end. Looks to be a left arm seamer. Full pitch delivery, driven down the ground. She should be out caught. Not a good effort there by the captain. A single taken. But I thought the Trinidad and Tobago captain could have made a better effort there. Maybe not picking up the flight of the delivery, the ball, as it was struck in the air, and going with a fling in one hand and just couldn't hold on. Wide signal by umpire Melissa Laurie. Chrissy Amar Singh, she's the bowler. Left arm seamer, or medium pacer if you want to be a little bit more correct. Dabbed into the offside. A gentle breeze blowing from right to left across the Bethesda Sports Club ground, or from east to west as we normally say here in Antigua. Amar Singh down the onside, wide signal by umpire Laurie. The second, that make that the third extra of the inning so far, or is it the fourth extra? Because Hall, the opening batter for Jamaica, is on 5. Partner is on 1, and this delivery is driven by Hall. There was probably a single there, but Hall not taking any chances, not even attempting to make a run. She remains on 5. Ricketts, the batter, out for Jamaica for no score in the first over. This one is down the onside again. Did she get a bat onto it? Umpire Laurie is about to signal wide, as she does so now. Momentarily, she was going to signal it even before the batters had crossed. But she realized that she had to wait another 5 seconds or so before she could give us the official signal. This delivery is having the batter, Tiandra Morgan, a little bit cramped, but no harm, no danger. As Amar Singh, and this delivery is swung away, not with much power, if any at all. A single nonetheless to Tiandra Morgan. She moves on to 2. The score inches on by 1-13. Brings Morgan, the opening batter, on strike. For a moment, they attempted or probably explored the possibility of a single, but maybe wisely decide to stay in their respective creases. At the end of the 5th over, 13-1, Jamaica winning the toss and batting first here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground in Antigua, a village on the eastern side of the island. Historic in nature as well. This delivery's cut away, but straight to the fielder in the deepest point position. The batters did not think of a single. On the western side of this ground is the former Bethesda Primary School. Renowned as one of the first primary schools in Antigua and Barbuda back in the pre-emancipation days. The name Viga Blick comes to mind. A hero celebrated here in Bethesda annually over the last 5 years, I think. Single to Morgan, Tiandra Morgan. Hall comes into strike. Morgan actually getting off the mark. Spectators catch. Excitement in the Trinidad and Tobago camp. But that ball clearly had taken a bounce into the pitch. Only the exuberance of the Trinidad and Tobago substitute fielders suggested that there was some element of danger there. Wide delivery, that will be signaled wide by umpire Shackles. That's the 8th extra, taking the score up to 15. So extras, mostly wides. Leading, that is going to be signaled a wide by umpire Shackles. It was above the waist, almost the beamer, if it wasn't. No word from umpire Shackles to the bowler. Is he going to now setting that it's a free hit and it's above the waist as he signaled to the fielders, and with his head with a finger above his head and circling, it's a free hit. Will they capitalize on it? They will at least get one. Will they attempt the second? Don't think that would have been wise. The Jamaican total inches on to 17. Extras the leading contributor with 10. This is Morgan slicing this one. It won't go close to the boundary. Will they attempt the second one? But because Hall is more or less looking at where the fielder collected the ball as opposed to the distance that she might have to throw it, and her partner in Morgan was coming for the second. Words of advice now going out to the Jamaican batters from the Jamaicans. One of the Jamaican emergency fielders, probably either Zariah Blair or Samaria Smiley, one of the two emergency fielders for Jamaica, taking some instructions from Coach Carlton Baugh Jr., former West Indies wicketkeeper batsman. Looking unperturbed as he normally would, whether wicketkeeping or batting, observing to my left. So Morgan, who's facing up. Another change of bowling by the Trinidadians. They attempt the second one and get it in the end. And they can hear the delight and the loud cheer from the Jamaica players under the green tent here. So a change of bowling. Azaria Muller, right arm seamer, has replaced Amar Singh at the far end. This is swinging down the onside. (20-1). If you're just joining this live broadcast, it's the Cricket West Indies Rising Stars on the 19th Women's Championship. It's a T20 game between Trinidad and Tobago, who are fielding, and Jamaica, who are batting. Muller, this delivery, it's just honor about the off stump. Hall is the batter. Muller, the bowler. Sorry, it's actually Morgan who is the batter. Morgan, number 22. The hair extensions of the Jamaican batters are hiding their numbers, obscuring my view of their numbers. So it's a little bit challenging to pick up who is the batter because both are similarly built. Wide of off stump by Muller. Morgan not getting baton to ball. Going through to the wicket keeper in Jana Mohammed. Dead ball signaled by umpire Laurie as Muller had a little issue with her run up to the wicket. She tries again. And Hall is driving with the outside portion of the bat and gets it through the gap for 4. The first boundary of the Jamaican innings. And that was greeted by another boisterous cheer by the Jamaican players under the tent on my left. Takes the score up to 24. And Hall, who's faced the first ball, she's still there. She moves on to 14. Morgan, who came in after the 5th delivery of the innings when Sashane Wickets was caught for no score. She's now going to face a change of bowling. It's going to be the captain, Amrita Ramtahal. Is she out? Has the umpire made a decision? Has he? Well, she's walking. The Trinidad and Tobago fielders are celebrating. It would be interesting to see that replay. Definitely the ball spun away from the batter in Hall. And the second wicket has gone down for the Jamaica team. They're 24 for 2 in the 8th over. Ball wearing the number 7 jersey, is going out to replace her. Adania Baugh, the niece of the Jamaican coach Carlton Baugh Jr. So Hall out caught at the wicket of the bowling of Amrita Ramtahal, the Trinidad and Tobago captain. So with her first delivery, Ramnat, not Ramtahal, that was the opening bowler from the opposite end, but it's the captain, Samara Ramnat, with her first delivery getting a wicket. So Danya Baugh is making some adjustments to her helmet. Ramnat waits. And this is an expansive drive over the head of the mid-off fielder for 4. So Baugh showing her attacking intent early. That delivery was floated on the off stump, and she went into an elaborate drive over the head of the wideish mid-off fielder, and she got 4 runs. So the fielder is pushed back now onto the long off boundary. Baugh is asking for some assistance from the Trinidad wicketkeeper in Jana Mohammed. Score picking up. It's on to 28 for 2 in the 8th over. Another delivery. She's steering it into the offside. Will the temper sinker? This is danger. A poor throw from the fielder and not backed up in the outfield initially, and then another overthrow at the far end. Quite a bit of drama here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground. First Baugh playing it into the offside. The single didn't look on at the time, but the throw from the fielder was not an accurate one. Not taken keenly by the wicketkeeper either. Went into the onside. It was picked up, and the batters were attempting a second run. It was thrown to the non-striker's end. Ball went over the head of the bowler, but was backed up by the Trinidad and Tobago fielder and preventing a second run. A single nonetheless being taken, and another adjustment to the helmet of the Jamaican batter in Adania Baugh. She's on 5 from 2 deliveries, so she has a very good strike rate after 2 balls. So I gather that the helmet for Baugh needed a little bit of adjustment. She was very vocal under the tent, cheering on her teammates who were batting before she went out. As we watch this delivery from Ramnath, and she's bowled. Dead on the stumps, missed by Morgan. And as the old saying goes, if I bowl straight and you miss, your stumps are disturbed. So the 3rd wicket goes down. 2 wickets so far for Samara Ramnath in her first over. She has conceded 5 runs, but most crucially, she has taken 2 wickets. That's the captain. Right arm leg spinner. So the wrist spinner is doing the job for her team. She's the captain, so that is expected. Smelly, number 3, is going out. Is it for now, Smelly? Is that she and Moses? The Antigua and Leeward Islands player. She's doing duties as the liaison officer for the Jamaican team. One of the up-and-coming young cricketers in Antigua and the Leeward Islands. If you see her, you wouldn't believe that she's over 19. She looks more like 16. Shy. So, let's get back to what is happening out on the middle. Ramnath is getting ready to bowl her 5th delivery. She has taken 2 wickets, conceded 5 runs. And for this delivery, she's bowled. Smitty is bowled first ball by Ramnath. She's on a hat trick. Wow, wow, wow. It's all happening here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground. The Trinidadians are certainly on top. Ramnath, the captain, has taken 3 wickets in 5 deliveries, and she's on a hat trick. 2 wickets of the last 2 balls in this over. She still has 1 to go. 1 of the first. She conceded a boundary and a single of her 2nd and 3rd deliveries. Her 4th delivery was a wicket. Her 5th was a wicket. And Smelly is back in the pavilion without a run to her name, being bowled by Samara Ramnath. And Jamaica losing their 4th wicket with the score on 28. And we're still in the 8th over with 1 delivery to go. The new batter looks to be number 2. Is it number 99? The new batter. Ashanti Godfrey, wearing number 17. A shy of the stump as they attempted what could have turned out to be a suicidal single, an overthrow, and a 2nd run. And the score moves into the 30s, 31 for 4 as the hat-trick delivery was defended and 2 runs coming from it. So at the end of the 8th over, Jamaica 31 for 4. Godfrey surviving, and luckily so, surviving the, well, not the ball itself, but luckily not to have been run out, because when she got back onto ball, she went quickly for a single. It was flirting with danger there. It's going to be Muller who will continue from the far end, the northern end of the ground here in Bethesda. And Godfrey, oh, not Godfrey, but Ba is facing, defending as well. Ba looks very businesslike. Adanya Ba facing Muller. And she's working this one into the onside. An intelligent cricket shot there. And quickly calling through for a single. Takes the score up to 32. Trinidad and Tobago in the ascendancy. The new batter in Godfrey. faces her first delivery from Muller. It's wide of off stump. Close to be called in the wide in my view. Guthrie shirt number is 29, but on the team sheet, her shirt number is 17, so we'll have to make that change for our own benefit. Maybe a late change of jersey. Muller and Guthrie is again beaten outside of off stump. Jana Mohammed, the wicketkeeper of Trinidad and Tobago, has looked quite competent behind the stumps. Muller tries again, or will try again for her team. Some adjustments in the field by Captain Ramnath. They will get a single after a misfield by Muller, and maybe had that return hit the stumps. Could have been a close one, but it was Guthrie who was driving back along the pitch. Muller didn't feel to her bowling, and the ball, seeing the possibility of a single, quickly called through Guthrie, but Guthrie wasn't backing up as well as she should have been doing, but she still came through, and the return didn't hit the stump, so she got into her crease somewhat quite safely. Bar settles 33 for 4. We're in the 9th over, and this one coming off a inside edge and going into the onside, and Bar, who's quick between the wickets, going through for the single to bring up the end of the 9th over. It's 34 for 4. Jamaica winning the toss and electing to bat first. It's a 20 overs Cricket West Indies Rising Star Under-19 Women's Championship. It's the first day of the tournament. It's Saturday, the 8th of August, 2026. And it's commendable to see that Cricket West Indies is looking to develop the game at the age group level, one of the ecosystems, the Under-19. He's hoping that they can maybe look at maybe all the 13 and all the 15s in the future, Cricket West Indies, because certainly you need to get the players competing early, at an early age, or at an earlier age in my estimation. 13s, 15s should be the other two age groups looked at. Then you have under 19 and then seniors. Because certainly the women's game in the region needs a lot of development and a lot of early exposure at the ecosystem stage of the players' development. Maybe a schoolgirls tournament is something that can also be looked at. Ramnath continues from the southern end. A single being taken in the process while I was giving some futuristic views. 35 for 4. This is the 10th over. And attempted pulls. Struck on the pad. And she's out! Didn't make her crease. It was almost like a slow motion delayed attempted run by Bar, and just didn't make her ground in time before the stumps were broken, and Bar well built batter run out. At the non-strikers end, and the score is 35 for 5. Ball has been very busy since she came to the crease, but was just not quick enough to beat the throw. So as we're in the 10th over, the halfway stage of the game, and with the fall of the wicket of ball, the players on both sides are being refreshed by their respective substitute fielders, and also the Jamaican coaches. Well, we make out Carlton Ball, and either his senior or assistant having word with the Jamaican batters. Zariah Blair, number 41, she's replacing Ball, who was just run out, and Godfrey, the other batter, listening to the instructions from their coaches, Jamaican coaches, and the Trinidad and Tobago team in a huddle just off the pitch, to the left of the pitch. They too, not only being refreshed, but listening to some instructions from their coaching staff. The ground staff seem to have completed their remarking of both creases, and in short order, play will resume here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground. It's 35 for 5. We still have another 2 or 3 deliveries to be completed in the 10th over. The graphics need to be refreshed. For the benefit of those of you who are watching on YouTube, it's actually 35 for 5, and we're in the 10th over. So both teams, more so the Trinidad and Tobago team, have been refreshed and have gotten the instructions. The Jamaican batters, Zariah Blair, is going to face her first delivery from Ramnat at the fall of the wicket of Ball. She swings this in the air. She's going to be out caught. Well judged and well taken. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. One by the run-out route and just a wide ago. A well judged and well held catch on the wideish mid-wicket boundary by Jessica Davis. I reckon she's wearing the number 45 jersey. I did pick out the number 4, and she's the only player in the Trinidad and Tobago team with a 4 as part of her number. So Jessica Davis really judging that one well. The first delivery being faced by Blair. She swung it down to wideish deep mid-wicket and was well caught by Jessica Davis, moving to her left and taking it just above her head. Well judged, well held. And the 6th wicket for Trinidad and Tobago going down. For Jamaica going down, Zariah Blair, caught by Jessica Davis of the bowling of Captain Samara Ramnat, and she has taken her 4th wicket in just her 2nd over. She got 3 in her 1st over, and she has just taken her 4th one. First Left-handed batter for Jamaica coming to the crease. And she's swinging it down the ground for a single. Score moves on to 36 for 6. The new Jamaican batter. The new Jamaican batter. Brianna Plummer. Wearing the number 14 jersey. Ramnat again. Maybe a little bit of turn, but certainly pitching wide off stump. And that brings up the end of her second over, Captain Ramnat. As our cameras pick up the Trinidad and Tobago reserve players walking around the eastern side or the right-hand side of the ground. Probably they went to give some instructions or maybe some water to one of their teammates, one of the fielders. Plummer, left-handed batter. She's up. She's on one. Settles. Muller. This would be her third over. And hitting down the ground. Good shot from her. They'll get at least one. Godfrey comes in to strike. Ashanti Godfrey. 37 for 6. We're in the 11th over of 20. It's a T20 game between Trinidad and Tobago in the field and Jamaica batting in the CWI Rising Stars Under 19 Women's Championship. Somewhat cloudy conditions here, but not overcast. White fluffy crowds predominantly dominating the atmosphere. This one is spoon in the air. Two fielders are converging under it. And it's left for Chrissy Amar Singh to take the catch. She judged it well. And as it came down, it was steepled in the air. She waited for it as it came down. She held the catch and got. And Plummer, Brianna, Godfrey, Ashanti Godfrey, dismiss of the bowling of Muller. Brianna Plum is still there at the non-strikers end. She was trying her best to get runs on the board, but hitting that one in the air. And Chrissy Amara Singh taking the catch in the point region of the bowling of Muller. And Jamaica losing their 7th wicket, 37 for 7. Muller tries again. The first delivery this time to Green. Nicoya Green, she gets 2. They're looking for a third. So Green, the wicketkeeper, is off the mark from the first delivery. She 2 runs. And that was a nice tickle around the corner by Nicoya Green. Score moves on to 39 for 7. Muller to Green, and Green playing it upishly, but landed safely in front of the fielder. Green is being called down by Plummer. Probably Plummer is saying, look, there's still another 9 overs to go. Let's see if we can bat for the duration of the 20 overs. We have already lost 7 wickets, so let's play it safely. Green is beaten outside of off stump. Stopped by wicketkeeper Mohammed with her feet. Score remains on 39 for 7 at the end of the 12th over. But you have 12 up, yes, 12 up. Okay. So we're actually in the 12th over. So Brianna Plummer bowled. Brianna Harricharan, the vice captain, bowling Brianna Plummer. The right arm wrist spinner, getting her first wicket according to my reckoning. And Jamaica continue to decline. They are 39 for 8 in the 12th over. Plummer bowled as she walks back dejectedly to the tent where her Jamaican teammates are. So Trinidad and Tobago continue to really dominate the Jamaican innings. Brianna Harricharan, the vice captain. The new batter. She's attempting a sweep. And she's bowled as well, bowled behind her back. Attempting to sweep a full pitch delivery and bowl behind her back. And Harricharan straight away is on a hat trick. 2 balls or 2 wickets in 2 balls. And the last Jamaican batter, Devhiva Brown, is making her way to the wicket as she passes her teammate who has just been bowled for no score. First ball and trying to sweep and bowl behind her back as Trinidad and Tobago continue their stranglehold on this game. Nahiva Webley just being dismissed. Nivea Webley. For no score. This is the hat-trick delivery for Harry Charan. Wide of our stump. And spinning further away. Green. Apparently beaten. But ball was pitched wide of off stump. Turning it with 39 for 9. The last pair for the Jamaicans at the wicket. And she's coming defensively forward in green. It's very obvious that being the under 19 level of this competition, or the under 9, it's an under 19 competition. And maybe some of these girls are maybe playing for the first time for their national team. Notice that quite a bit of work still to be done or needs to be done with these players. Is she stumpy? Yes, she is. Mohammed bringing off a smart piece of stumping there. And that's the end of the Jamaican innings for 39 in over number 12. Nicoya Green stumped off the ball. Brianna Haricharan, she has just picked up her third wicket in this over, bringing an end to the Jamaican innings. And they're all out for 39. And it's safe to say from the first over, Trinidad and Tobago has been on top of the Jamaican batters, Trinidad and Tobago bowlers. A strong bowling lineup from what we have seen on display so far. They started with the Seamers, Ramtal, and Amara Singh, and then they were backed up by Mullah, another seamer, and then Ramnarain, Ramnrat, and Harika Charan doing the bulk of the damage, taking the wickets for the Trinidad and Tobago team, as Jamaica being dismissed for 39 and Trinidad and Tobago 40 to win. So we're going to have a short break for the change of innings, and we'll resume at 11:30 in about 20 minutes time. So until then, Can we say the break was for about 20 minutes? We're supposed to resume at 11:30. It's now 11:53. So it's a 25 minutes break, technically. Who's the bowler? Who's the bowler? The bowler. Plumber? Swingy, you alright? If I knew you were going to pull you to come do some commentary with me.
You want me to do some commentary with you?
Yeah. So come tomorrow morning early. How does her name pronounce? Her first, Davija. Daveja. Mhm. So, welcome back to the Bethesda Sports Club ground for the continuation of this Cricket West Indies Rising Stars on the 19 Women's Championship match between Trinidad and Tobago, who are chasing 40 for victory, against Jamaica, who were bowled out for 39. We had a slight hold up in the resumption because for about 20 to 25 minutes during the break of, there was a sharp shower during the break of the innings, and we lost 20-25 minutes before we resumed. And Trinidad and Tobago has been going about business like in terms of getting to their total. They're 12 without loss. We're in the second over, being bowled by Daveja Brown. Has a very busy run-up, very spirited run-up. Slightly built bowler. But it's all business about her, if I may say that. It's Samara Ramnath, the Trinidad and Tobago captain, who is facing. And she's stroking this one into the offside. She'll get a single because the ball bounced awkwardly in front of Ba in the covers for the Jamaican. The field will change around because there's a left, right, left combination in terms of the Jamaican Trinidad and Tobago batters. Rita Ramtahal, who is on 4, she comes in to strike. 13 without loss. Brown will try again. This one straighten a bit on the batter. Clearly going down the onside, coming off the pad, and leg by now signaled by umpire Shackles. It had 1 to the Trinidadian total, 14 it is. Brings up the end of the over. So looking to my right, there's some overcast clouds in the background on the eastern side of the field here in Bethesda. The ground staff already on alert. There's a 90% chance that we might get another sharp shower, but I'm banking on the 10% chance that it will blow over. So it's Brianna Plummer who bowled the first over. She's going to bowl the third. Left arm spinner, tall, upright, bowling action. Good delivery on the stumps. Calls in. The batter to defend, and this one is swung away. Good stop. Close to the boundary by Samara Hall. Shamara Hall. Very uneven outfield here at Bethesda, but the fielders are trying their best in the circumstances. This one is short, swung away. Will it be stopped? Good footwork. Very good footwork. By Smelly. Is Smelly a reggae girl? Is she a reggae girl? She must be in contention to be a winger for the reggae girl. Good stop with her right foot there. Almost resembling one of the wingers that will play for the reggae girl in the future. In Smelly. 17 the score is. Plummer with the 5th delivery of her second over. Ramnat and Ramtahal exploring the possibility of a single, but deciding against it, rightfully so. Last delivery of the 3rd over. This one is sit down the ground in the air. I feel they settle on it, and she takes the catch. That was well judged and well held. Godfrey taking the catch. Ramnat going for the lofted drive and being caught by Godfrey of the bowling of Plummer. So the Jamaicans have made a breakthrough. Trinidad and Tobago 17 for 1. Samara Ramnat, the captain, caught by Godfrey of the bowling of Plummer. And quickly we can give you the Jamaica scorecard as soon as we can get it sorted out. Had it on my screen a while ago, but refreshed just after the fall of that wicket of Ramnat. Jamaica being bowled out for 40. And Trinidad and Tobago almost halfway there, 17 for 1, and this is the 4th over. The Dehaja Brown is the bowler. Oh, another good bit of footwork there again by Godfrey. So I think I did something which would permit me to give you the scoreboard for the Jamaican team. Not a pretty scoreboard. This one is just pulled around the corner. There are at least 2 there. So yes. So the Jamaican scoreboard, Tianja Morgan bowls Samara Ramnat for 14. Sashane Ricketts caught Brianna Hammerchan, bowl Amrita Ramtal for no score. Samara Hall, stumped by Johanna Mohammed, bowled Samara Ramnat for 2. Adena Baugh, run out by Jana Mohammed for 7. A single was explode, but turned down, and Ramtahal getting back into a crease. Samira Smelly bowls Samara Ramnat for no score. Ashanti Godfrey caught Sian Ramnarine, and there's a chance of run out. Is she there? No, she's not. She's run out. Oh, wow, wow, wow. The previous delivery, they attempted to go for a single, rightly turned back, and then this delivery, ball was played directly to the fielder at mid-off. They attempted another single, and the throw to the wicketkeeper was accurate, and Jana Mohammed will have to walk back to the pavilion for two because she has been run out. Another good piece of eagle eye umpiring there by Melissa Laurie, the top female umpire in Antigua and the sub-region, I dare say. She was involved in a run out, at least one run out in the Trinidad and Tobago innings and a stumping. And from all indications, she got all spot on. Is that Brown?
Yes.
Yeah, Brown, yeah. No, scoreboard I'm reading. So, Zaria Blair, continuing the Jamaican scoreboard, was caught. Jessica Davis bowled Samara Ramnat for no score. Brianna Plummer caught, bowled Brianna Harichan for two, and Nicoya Green not out on two. That's Webley. Navia Webley was bowled Brianna Hammerchan for no score, and Davija Brown, she was left not out on no score. And the bowling figures. So there, the Brown was stumped by Jana Mohammed ball, Brianna Hammerchan for no score. Extras 9, 2 no balls, 1 leg by, 5 wides, 1 by, 39 all out. Ramtal 1 for 3 from 2 overs. This one is swung away, but the fielder got an awkward bounce. Talking about the unevenness of the field, she got her body behind it, but the bounce was just unaccommodating for her, and it went past her for 4. The score moves on to 22, is it, or 21? 24. 24 for 2. Trinidad and Tobago chasing 40 for victory, as we see a young Trinidad and Tobago fan waving the national flag quite lustily, all by himself, but he has support of about 20 to 30 parents and other Trinidad and Tobago supporters with him. So Ramtal 1 for 3 from 2 overs. Ramnarine none for 8 off 3 overs. Amassing none for 6 from 1. Muller 1 for 12 from 3. Samara Ramnat 4 for 8. She was on a hat trick at one stage. 4 for 8 from 2. And Haricha ran 3 for none of 5 balls. She took 3 wickets for no runs off 5 balls, and she too was on a hat trick. So Trinidad and Tobago just about 16 runs from victory, which should be completed in short order, barring any disturbance from the weather or some sort of modern day miracle. Did that take an edge? Plummer is confident that the ball took an edge, not taken cleanly by the wicket keeper in green. Plummer looks to be a bowler for the future from what I'm seeing. Tall, upright, left arm spinner. Certainly looks like one who can develop. This one was short and pulled down, but straight to the fielder. Score remains on 24. This is the 5th over. She's playing it back cautiously to the bowler. Mohammed. That brings up the end of the over. 24 for 2. Ground staff at the ready. Still threatening clouds on the eastern side of the Bethesda Sports Club ground. Spread across maybe a radius of about half a mile in my estimation. Also on the western side, there's some threatening clouds, but the breeze is blowing from west to east, so those clouds, those dark clouds on the western side are of no immediate interest. Those on the eastern side would be. If the breeze continues to blow, I reckon that those dark clouds will blow over the ground. Wide delivery down the onside. Brown not getting her bearings right on that occasion, but she has a very spirited walk back to her bowling mark and an even more spirited run up. Maybe she's a track and field athlete as well. She certainly walks that way. And off she goes. Certainly no slouching getting to the wicket with her bowling strides, and there she goes again, walking back very briskly. Jamaica celebrating its 34th anniversary of political independence this week. 64th, yes, 64th. 64th anniversary of political independence. I'd like to extend condolences to a Jamaican family, the family of Headley George Delmar Samuels, a good former colleague of mine, photojournalist who died just about a week ago. Would have come to Antigua on a number of occasions and toured the Caribbean endless times to do coverage of West Indies cricket. This one is pulled away. It will get pretty close to the boundary, maybe beat the fielder into the boundary. No, her football skills didn't help her on this occasion. That Ricketts, 4 more runs, 29 for 2. Some very familiar surnames in this Jamaica under-19 team from other sports. Ricketts, Barr, all familiar Jamaican surnames. Plummer as well. Hall. Whether it be with the Reggae Boys or with the Jamaica cricket team in the past. Green. The Vaja Brown is looking to make a name for herself. Short delivery and wide. Well fielded. Smelly not afraid to get down on her knees to stop that ball a while ago. Definitely saving at least 1 run. Maybe Brown needs to bowl at a full length. Let the breeze do the rest, or the natural overcast conditions. The ball is going to swing in these conditions. So probably the instructions from our coaches is to bowl at a full length and let the ball swing. That one may be a bit too full. and stroked away by Brianna Harricharan for 4. She took full advantage of that full toss and hit it between the boulder and the mid-on fielder for 4. Score moves into the 30s, 33-2. Over number 6 completed. It's a T20 game in the Cricket West Indies or CWI Rising Stars on the 19th Women's Championship. Jamaica winning the toss and batting, being bowled out for 40, and Trinidad and Tobago replying after 6 overs, 33-2. Just another 7 runs before they complete the formalities of victory. Mohammed, who kept wicket and kept well. Okay. She was putting that away, but straight it went. As Stardust Plummer is, she just couldn't get her hand to hold that potential catch in. This is Plummer's 4th and last over. She has taken 1 for 14. Short. Pulled around the corner. Stopped on the second attempt. By Samara Hall. As the field changes for the left-hander Mohammed. I know it's going to rain, but I guess it's not going to rain before this game finishes. That one is spinning away from the batter in Mohammed. Trinidad and Tobago has to be careful, because if this rain comes before they reach the target of 40, it may end the match prematurely. So they have to get to their target now and get so in a hurry. It is beginning to drizzle, I would want to believe. Maybe about a mile away from the ground. Plummer. Mohammed is driving down the ground, is in the air, just away from the outstretched hand of the fielder. They completed the second run. Will they think about a third? No, they won't. And the score moves up to 37. But if this rain ends if this match ends because of the rain, Trinidad and Tobago will certainly win on the Duckworth-Lewis method. The Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method. I think they're going to play. They're going to continue to play for another few deliveries. At least 1 over. It's just what 3 runs needed. So even if it's raining, the umpires will chance it to end, for the game to be completed. Ba is replacing the Vaja Brown in the bowling attack. The rain is sweeping across the ground as Mohammed settles. Another fielding change just before Ba was about to bowl. She's asking for one fielder to move from short third man into the onside. I guess the Jamaicans are asking for the game to stop because it is drizzling. Boy's making sure she does everything to attract the umpire's attention. She's making another field change. Wow. Even at this under 19 level, we're seeing all the antics of gamesmanship. Ball should be ready now. And Harry Charan settles for the fifth or sixth time for bottom bowler first deliver. A dynamic ball. Short ball, and it's punched into the offside, but the batters are through for a single. They explained, well, at least Mohammed thought there was another run in the making there. What will happen? The rain is falling heavier. Boys making sure that the umpires call on the ground staff, so we're going to have a stop in play again. The rain is definitely coming down. I won't say in buckets, but it's the hardest it has been raining so far today. And if it continues like this, presumably, from my estimation, for a prolonged period, this game is going to end prematurely. But Trinidad and Tobago, in my estimation, will win on the Dorkert Stern Lewis method. So we'll take a break with Jamaica defending 40, Trinidad and Tobago 38 for 2, and that's in the 8th over. We'll take a break because it's raining here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground, and the covers are coming onto the field. Until we resume, whenever that may be, it's Colin James. Until then. All right. Sorry. Thanks. You want the young Bethesda cricketers? What's your name? Oh, you don't play? You play football?
Yeah, play football.
What's your name? Cassie. You play Bethesda senior team? Okay. Or people send you up here to help them?
Huh?
People send you up here to help them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not flip. Bank.
That's good. Welcome back to the Bethesda Sports Club ground in rural Antigua and Barbuda. And it's the dying embers of this CWI Rising Stars on the 19 Women's Championship match between Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago just needing 2 runs to complete the formalities of a victory. We had a rain break for about another 20 minutes or so. Just as Captain Barr, Dinah Barr, was bowling her first over. I think she had bowled 1 delivery, considered a run. The rains came down, and thankfully the clouds cleared. And here is Barr. And this one is pulled away. That's the end of it. Jana Mohammed pulling that one away to the boundary for 4. So Trinidad and Tobago has won this game by 8 wickets. They have reached 42 for 2. 1 ball on the resumption, and that's the end of it. Congratulations to Trinidad and Tobago, and the Jamaica players will know that they certainly have a lot of work to do in the upcoming matches. So Trinidad and Tobago bowling well, bowling now Jamaica for a paltry 40, and then doing the honors in in 7.2 overs. So Jamaica will no doubt go back to the drawing board and come again for their next game, while Trinidad and Tobago will certainly give themselves a pat on the back and say to themselves, well, we have one in the bag. Let's see what happens. Let's keep our feet on the ground and work harder in our next matches coming up. But it was a game where Trinidad and Tobago were definitely the dominant team from the first over when they picked up a wicket, and they just kept on plugging away at the Jamaica batting lineup. And coming away with the victory. So, coming up tomorrow, here at Bethesda, it will be Barbados against the Windward Islands. That game starts at 10 a.m. local time. And 2 matches like today at the Liberta Sports Club ground. It will be the Leeward Islands against Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. Leeward Islands against Jamaica at 9 and Trinidad and Tobago against Guyana at 2 p.m. So those 2 matches will Liberta tomorrow. 1 game here at Bethesda, Barbados against the Windward Islands. So, without any further ado, we thank you for joining us here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground as we look at the players warming down, the Trinidad and Tobago team taking a photo, and the Jamaica team going over probably to congratulate or to do their warm down as well. So, until tomorrow when you join us here at the Bethesda Sports Club ground, Colin James saying, see you then.